Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, season 5, part 3. Part 3 left off. Part 3 left off where the end of part 2 ended, and so it ended with Candiace and Monique talking about the fight situation and how it all went down. And Candiace was saying that Monique was trying to was trying to was trying to paint the narrative a different way, where like she didn't do anything, and there was no cause for Monique to treat her like that and act like that. And then she was talking about Monique was lying when Monique was trying to explain her part of the situation, and then she ran off. Then she ran off the stage and talking about she can't. And then Andy chimed in and told Monique, do you see how what you did to her really affected her and stuff like that? And Monique said, yeah. She did. She was sorry for what she did to Candiace, and she is sorry that the stuff is still affecting her. But then Andy tried to put it on Monique, like Monique was unconcerned and didn't care about Candiace's feelings. And like Monique said, she did care about Candiace's feelings. And Monique also said after she watched the video back, she realized her mistake and what she had did was wrong, and stuff like that. And so while they were backstage, Chris. Chris Bassett, Candiace's husband, told her that like the audience, most everybody else is saying, that you're gonna let that woman control your life and control your emotions in your feelings the rest of your life. He said you got to be a little bit tougher than that. You got to go on back out there and talk and stuff. And so it was like after her husband kind of talked her on and coached her on, Candiace came. Candiace came back out and started talking about. Started talking about what she did. And so Monique said, Monique said she was sorry and she was going to apologize to Candiace for what she did. And she was saying, yeah, she was right about that. That whatever Candiace did didn't justify her fighting with her. But she also mentioned to Candiace that, Candiace, you're not innocent in this. You started some stuff too. And so Candy wanted, I mean not Candy, so Andy wanted to kind of throw that to the side and stuff like that. And so as Monique was trying to explain the situation, and she was saying that, and after she talked to her therapist and stuff, she realized that the reason why she went at Candiace like that so hard, it wasn't because of Candiace, it was because of her father. And she explained that when her father would discipline her, he would put his finger in her, put his fingers in her face. And so Candiace said, well, she do understand childhood trauma, but she didn't want to accept Monique's apology. And Monique said that she understood it, and she was saying that she was just trying to let her know that she wasn't that it wasn't had nothing to do with Candiace, had more to do with her childhood trauma with her father. And so it was like you could see Gizelle rolling her eyes, and Robin looking all kind of funny and stuff, and Wendy didn't say too much, but Wendy kind of looked side-eyed too. And it's like every time Monique tried to explain her situation, Andy would come up with something. Well, that you realized what you did was wrong. And Monique kept on saying that, yeah, she realized what she did was wrong, and that's why she had to go to a therapist. And then Andy said, well, there's any more to talk about this subject? We can go on to the next subject. And then Andy went on to talk about he went on to ask Ashley about the situation and why Michael is not there. And she was saying that Michael was the one who kind of hinted that Juan was not going to propose to Robin, and they were asking what did he know, and she said when she questioned her husband, he didn't give her a specific answer. That's what Ashley said, and then Robin gonna chime in and say, well, after she heard about it, she talked to Juan, and Juan said that he didn't know what Michael was talking about. I think both Juan and Michael are playing card about the situation, and like Ashley said, when she questioned her husband, he said that Juan was telling him that he was happy with the situation that they already had. And so after that, that's when Andy tried his best to ask Wendy about her husband, family situation and why they didn't like him. And he was saying that his family didn't really want him to marry Wendy, but he wanted to marry Wendy anyway. And it says it's been 10 years, and his family is still holding a grudge, so he don't know what's going to go on in that situation. And then Andy also switched it back to Karen, and switched it back to Karen, and that's when Candiace chimed in and was talking about Karen's wig lunch, and Karen said that she didn't invite Monique to the wig lunch. She only invited her to the pre-show, and so Candiace chimed in and saying it seems like Karen was taking up for Monique, and she knew that stuff was going on between her and Monique, and she invited both of them to her wig lunch, and to her, she didn't think that was right. She didn't think that she was being a good friend, but Karen said she was being a good friend, being a good friend to her, and so when the stuff happened. At the lunch party, Karen said that she didn't want to be, in a whole bunch of mess because Candiace was talking about it, and then that's when Michael wouldn't told Candiace's husband Chris Bass that he need to get his wife, and that's when Chris said, "You touching me? Don't touch me, man! Get your hands off of me!" And so that's when Andy asked about the situation, and he was saying that all of the guys that talked about it, he even talked about it with the other Chris, that they wasn't going to let anybody respect their wives, and Ashley's husband has been disrespecting there's been disrespecting the women for a while now, and he wasn't going to put up with that.